All right, all right. Today was a very important day from price action, and there's lots of things we'll need to talk about going into tomorrow, but more importantly, going into next week, which is going to be a low volume holiday week as we head into the holiday for Thanksgiving. So during that, there's a lot on this chart that's going to give us hints on how we can play next week, and we can actually start positioning for it now. So the first thing we need to look at on SPY is that we did close the gap today, and this was the easy trade that I told you. Going up from support at 584 into the 593 zone was almost a given. From here, there's a lot that can happen, and I do want you to remember there's an arrow on the chart, and that arrow is the most probable scenario. And then all you need to do from here is be prepared to move like water in the event the chart tells us to do something else, and that something else would be a lower high pivot and then a break of this critical support. And this right here is exactly what a lot of people are already anticipating, which is the incorrect way to trade, because this is the lowest probability chance. And if you're playing the lowest probability chance with the worst risk reward ratios, you are never going to be a profitable trader. So be aware that this is a scenario that you need to be able to be prepared for, especially react to, but do not have this as your preferred scenario. As you can tell, we're getting plenty of volume here. Price continues to prove it does not want to break below that support. And then today we did start to push higher. So the bulls are without a doubt in control. And while the bulls are in control with this bull trend and bouncing off critical support, there's always a very good possibility we just put in the next higher low within a bull market, and we're getting ready to go hit those 600s. Now, next week is a low volume holiday week, which does favor the current trend, and the current trend is bullish, which only gives us more confidence that this is the highest probability chance, as a lot of big money players are simply just not going to be trading as they take off for the holidays. And the low volume traders are typically all of the retailers who will be speculating, and their speculations will be mostly bullish and push the market higher. Now, that is not a guarantee. That is just a highest probability chance. We always deal in probabilities and risk and reward. All of the reward and the risk favors the bulls as well as the trend, as well as the probabilities. The odds and the risk reward all stacked in our favor to be bulls here. Now, if we come down here and we break below support from a pivot lower high, instantly get risk off with no questions asked. And that is why I tell you to move like water. When you move like water, you couldn't care less what the market is doing. You are just moving with the ebbs and flows of the market rhythm, always with a trade plan so that you have no emotions and you're reacting to your trade plan. And right now, this is a very simple chart and a very simple market, and it has been all year long as you've been executing to a plan around trading a bull market. This is a bull market until it is not, which means we are likely going higher until price and trend tell us that we're not. So I don't want to overcomplicate anything. I do want to keep it that simple. While we have this higher low pivot off of 584, stay bullish. If we get a rejection and we break below it, get risk off. And in a risk off market, we're at least looking for 577 to 573. On the NASDAQ 100 triple Qs, we were up 0.36% today, and you can see the triple Qs did not fill the gap above 507, so there's a very good chance at this point in the week we just continue to push higher and we end the week somewhere between 507 and 510, with the highest probability chance within this bull trend bouncing off of a higher low that we start to push higher towards that brand new all-time high price target at 525. Now, if we break down and we get a lower high rejection and we come all the way down to break down below the 493 support, that is your signal to get risk off in the triple Qs, and that could take us down into the 480s and 470s. So that is your signal from price and trend. That's 100% objective to get risk off. Right now, we are still in a risk on market. Risk on sends us to higher prices as long as we're above 493, so do not overcomplicate it. All right, then in Bitcoin, this one, I told you I did not think it was worth the risk and reward, but I did say there was a good chance we were going to 95,000. We didn't get the bull flag that was going to last long as I thought, but we did hit the target. We do have higher targets right around 102,000 and 108,000. But I'll tell you right now, I am very concerned about Bitcoin. I do not think this is a good trade. I would lock all of my profits, and I did lock all of my profits on Bitcoin. And as you can tell from these arrows, I have hit every target. I said it was going to 72,000. We got the pullback into 68,000. I said it would go to 80,000. And then from this bull flag, I said we would go to 95,000. So now I'm going to make a lot of you mad, but that's okay. I have to do what I have to do. And if this makes you mad, so be it. But I do think Bitcoin is going to start pulling back to at least 94 to 93,000. And that is likely going to happen very quickly. And when this happens, it is likely going to signal a pivot high. And then that's when things could start to get very dangerous. But I'm not going to give any crazy predictions right now. I'm simply saying prepare for a pullback. There's just so much chatter. A lot of this volume, I do believe, is dumb money. I think a lot of the smart money was buying low. And now we're getting a lot of the dumb money FOMOing in near the top. And I do call it a top because I do believe it could lead to a nasty correction. And this could easily be a multi-month correction, and this is just the start of it. So we're going to take it day by day. First of all, you just have to understand that I'm a trader. This is not a long-term prediction about being an investor. There's a very good chance Bitcoin is going way higher longer term, but this could be another 12 months away. What I am saying is short term, there is a ton of risk in Bitcoin. And if you are just now starting to buy into it, I do believe you are going to be in for a world of pain and you are going to regret it very quickly. So with that being said, I'm going to leave it at that. You do whatever you want. It is your money. Do not let me convince you one way or the other what to do. I am simply giving you my opinion and my analysis. And this is what I think Bitcoin is due for, which is easily a pullback to the 93, 94,000 zone, which could start to lead to some panic selling. So do not forget there is currently that Black Friday sale where you can get 50% off your first month for my trade alert service, where you will always know exactly what I am doing with the exact percent allocations that I am putting into the TQQQ and the SQQQ. And you're also getting lots of bonus trades. And in those bonus trades, we are already absolutely crushing the market, with one of them being up 18% today alone. These are some of the low risk entries that I'm giving you. And this is the best time to be involved because this is a very volatile and very fun to trade market. And we still have lots more trading to do before the end of the year. So don't forget to take advantage of that discount and get it while you can. You can find all of the details on how to get the discount and how to join my alert service by simply clicking on the link in the description of this video or the comment section. So thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you're crushing this market. And as always, I will see you in the next episode.